Foreshadowing. Hello, and welcome to another Grimsby Town Football Club video, where today I'm going to be ranking my top 5 favorite Grimsby Town kits of all time. Literally of all time. And if you've not caught my crest ranking video right here, maybe if I can fit it in the screen, go give it a watch too and let me know what your favorite crest is. But for this video, it doesn't have to be the best looking kit. It doesn't have to be your favorite kit. Just what kit means the most to you, whether it be, you've got a memory with that kit or something like that. Let me know in the comments what is the most sentimental kit to you. And while you're at it, let me know what your favorite kit is too. So the only criteria for this video is, do I like it? It could be a kit that you absolutely hate. It could be one of the most least popular kits ever. It could be super random. It's just a matter of visually, what do I think looks the best? So without further Freddy ado, let's go right ahead and roll into today's video. So number 5 on today's ranking, I've got a kit that might seem a little out of left field. In fact, it's a goalkeeper kit, which is going to be this one right here. And we're going to throw it all the way back to 1999, which is a pretty special year for me because it was the year my wife was born. But if you're looking at this kit, right, there are a couple of things that I like in goalkeeper kits. I don't mind loud and obnoxious kits as long as it doesn't completely look like a clown show, which I've seen some of them. To me, this doesn't do that. To me, this is a cool looking kit. I like the green, the shades of green on it. The sponsor is not completely overpowering like I see sometimes. And I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes with Grimsby Town kits, I do think the sponsor is a little overpowering and stands out a little bit too much and can actually ruin a good kit, which there's another foreshadowing because I'm also doing my least favorite kits, which will be put out after this video at some point. So make sure you're hitting subscribe so you don't miss that video if you're interested in that one too. So anyhow, going back to this kit, I think it stands out pretty cool. I don't know. To me, it just looks like a cool kit to me, and something that fits the goalkeepers. And if I'm not a fan of sleeves on kits, and I know some people are, especially when you're throwing it back to the olden days where that was the norm. But if this kit did not have sleeves on it, I would totally go to eBay and try to find it. But it does have sleeves on it. But either way, the color is awesome. Love this kit. I would definitely have it hanging up on my wall somewhere if I can get my hands on it. So let's go on to the next one. Really quickly before I give you number 4, I did forget to mention earlier that I avoided putting any of this season's kits into this list just because I was trying my best to avoid recency bias, which, as you'll find out as this goes on, I failed at. But at number 4, I've got this gem of a kit right here, which is throwing it back to the COVID era. And the reason I've got this here is because I love the shade of like ocean blue green that this is. I love everything about this. This is one of those kits that I think you could just casually wear pretty much anywhere. And the only reason this isn't a little bit higher is because I do think the sponsor just kind of stands out a little bit too much to my liking, but it doesn't take away how beautiful of a kit this is, in my opinion. So we'll move on to the next one. Now for number 3, I'm actually not going to put it in the corner because it's right here in my lap. And you all should know this one pretty well from last season. And one of the things I'm a sucker for is collared kits. And of course, this one obviously has the collar. I love the details that have went into this. It's another blue kit, which apparently I have a thing for. The sponsor looks great on this kit. I love the trim on the arms. I mean, this is just, again, another beautiful kit. And if it wasn't for the next 2, this one would by far run away with anything that I've seen, which is a big reason why I got it. And I'm definitely proud this was the first kit that I ever got. And let's get into my top 2. Now, not to be too boring, and I promise I don't think this has anything to do with recency bias, but at number 2, is going to be complementing the kit that I just showed you, which is last season's home kit. And I like it slightly better than this year's. Uh, Again, the sponsor goes perfect with the kit. I love the trim around the arms. I love the collared shirt. I mean, this to me, even if you don't, even if you've never been, I don't know, even if you've never seen a Grimsby Town game, right? You can look at this if you're a fan of football and know right away that's Grimsby. And I love that about this kit. I love our home kits. To me, this one just stands out a little more to me. Um, Maybe it's recency bias, but I really don't think it is. This is my favorite home kit that we've ever had, which kind of gives away my next one because I just said that, so now you know it's not a home kit. But come on, shout out to these guys who are designing the kits. I know I saw the podcast with oh gosh, I forget our the name of the guys who play a role in designing these kits, but the details that they go into, it's absolutely amazing, and it shows. It absolutely shows, as you can see by this season's kits. But what's my favorite? It might surprise you. Let's find out. So at number one, and although it may not seem like it, I've tried to have some diversity in this video. I tried to not just say, hey, I love our 5 most recent kits. And to be honest with you, I do love our 5 most recent kits, but they're not my favorite in that order or anything. So I've had a 90s kit, I've had 2 recent kits, I had a COVID era kit, and now my favorite belongs to the pre-COVID era. And it was a third kit from 2018-19, I believe. If you know me, you're going to know my favorite color is purple. And if that doesn't give it away yet, it's this kit right here. And I tried to go back to try to get some. I tried to go back to this was before I was really on X that much, and I tried to go back and look at the old posts to see what the fans and supporters' reaction was to this kit, and it was kind of mixed. But to me, again, purple is my favorite color. That's really my only reasoning behind this. I think purple and black goes really, really good together. For some reason, even though that was, the Young's sponsor was pretty loud on a lot of kits. I can't really describe it, but I think it goes well with this kit. If this would have had a collar, I probably just would have fainted right then and there. But anyhow, this is my favorite kit. This is a kit that over the past year or so, I've actually been looking on eBay to try to find one. When I do find them, they're never in my size, or they're always like $120 for who knows what reason. But by far my favorite kit. Probably not what you expected. You were probably indifferent on this one. Let me know in the comments what you did think of this kit when it came out. Did you like it? Did you hate it? But either way, it's my number one. So thank you so much for sticking around to this video. This was another lighthearted video. By the way, Grimsby America will be coming back, my weekly show, but I'm going to try to give it a little bit of time for the games to set up, because one of the things I like to do on Grimsby America is tell stats about how the teams are doing. It's hard to do after one game, so I'm thinking maybe I'll start that back in, I guess, September. And check out my buddy Dean if you don't already. Me and him are going to hopefully do some shows together this year. It's one of the things I like to do is just talk Grimsby, especially pre-games, post-games, what have you. But yeah, give him a follow if you haven't already. Always been super nice to me. One of the I don't want to say one of the few people, but one of the people that's actually stayed in steady touch with me and helped educate me on some few things. So think pretty highly of him. Awesome guy. But yeah, so I'm going to be filming my least favorite kits next, probably right when I hit stop recording on this video. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And I don't know when this is going to come out, but if it comes out at the beginning of the week, please have a good week. And whatever you're hoping for this week, I hope it comes true. Peace out, guys.